All right, today we're talking about a pretty powerful idea. What if the biggest shortcut to upping your game, your productivity, your energy, your success, wasn't some crazy new system, but something you literally do every single night? Yeah, let's dive right in. Really think about that for a second. We pour so much time and energy into optimizing our waking hours, right? But what if we're totally missing the biggest, most effective lever we can pull? The whole idea here is to completely reframe how you see sleep. It's not just downtime, it's your most powerful performance-enhancing tool. Okay, so let's break this shortcut down. What is it really, and why does it work so well? This is a great way to think about it. Imagine fixing your posture. All of a sudden, walking feels better, lifting is easier, everything just works better. It's a foundational fix. While improving your sleep, it's the exact same idea. It's not about tackling one specific goal. It's about building a rock-solid foundation that makes all your other goals, at work, at the gym, you name it, feel way, way easier to hit. And here it is, the big idea in a nutshell. The sleep shortcut is not about piling more things onto your already packed to-do list. No way. It's about taking something you already do and just optimizing it. By making these tiny, consistent tweaks to your sleep, you get a massive return on investment for your entire day. It's the classic work smarter, not harder. Okay, so if it's really this simple, you've got to ask, why isn't everyone doing it? Well, that brings us to a really common problem. We tend to fail because we fall right into something called the overhaul trap. And come on, isn't this the truth? We've all been there. You get that Sunday night burst of motivation, and you decide you're going to change everything. Your diet, your workout, your morning routine, and your sleep schedule, all starting tomorrow. It feels amazing for like a day, maybe two, and then poof, it all just fizzles out. So the key takeaway here is, it wasn't you that failed, it was the method. And here's exactly why those big overhauls are basically designed to fail. First, they demand way too much willpower, and let's be real, that stuff runs out. They cause so much disruption to your normal life that they just feel impossible to keep up. And then, when you inevitably have an off day, you're hit with burnout and guilt, which just makes you want to quit altogether. See, this all-or-nothing approach, it's a setup for failure. So how do we get around that trap? This is where things get really practical and, honestly, pretty exciting. We're going to lay out a super simple, no-fluff roadmap. It's all about small, sustainable steps. This is the sleep shortcut in action. Just look at how simple these steps are. We're not talking about expensive gadgets or complicated routines. Step 1, anchor your day. Just set a consistent wake-up time. Yep, even on weekends. This is huge for setting your body's internal clock. Step 2, get some morning sun. Just 10 or 15 minutes of daylight soon after you wake up tells your brain, hey, it's daytime, time to be alert. And step 3, create a power down hour. That means no screens, no work for the last hour before bed. This lets your brain naturally wind down and get ready for sleep. Seriously, you could pick any one of these and start tonight. And this comparison just says it all, doesn't it? On one side, you have the overhaul trap. It's all about perfection, massive effort, and you guessed it, quick burnout. But on the other side, you have the shortcut roadmap. This is all about progress, not perfection. It's about small steps that lead to lasting habits. It's a total mindset shift. And what are we aiming for here? Just 1%. That's it, a tiny 1% improvement. I know, it doesn't sound like much on any given day, but the power of compounding is absolutely real. That 1% improvement day after day adds up to massive, life-changing results over time. It's the most reliable way to get where you want to go. All right, let's bring this all home. We've talked about the big idea, the trap you need to avoid, and the simple roadmap to follow. So now, it's all about taking that very first small step. And please, let this next part really sink in. The goal is not perfection, it's progress. So if you try to set a consistent wake-up time and you mess up one day, it's fine. It's not about having a perfect record. It's just about being a little more consistent this week than you were last week. That's it. That's how real change actually happens. So, I'm going to leave you with this question. Look at that simple roadmap again. Which one of those steps feels the most doable for you right now, tonight? Maybe it's setting your alarm for the same time tomorrow morning. Or maybe it's just putting your phone down an hour before you plan to go to sleep. The real power here doesn't start with some giant, overwhelming plan. It starts with one small choice. So, what's yours going to be?